I like how you go in depth into toxic family dynamics and grief, and you add this grotesque look and feel to the movie. I have to confess, I got very nauseous at the scene where the kid is biting the knife. How do you
Yeah.
make this? Yeah, how do you make this combination work?
Yeah, well, it's always a really fun part of the filmmaking process is trying to figure out how to execute that stuff practically and for real, and trying to design something that you haven't seen on screen before, and then like equally in terms of the visual side of it to make sure that it sounds just as horrific. So like we always put an emphasis on like if it's too horrific to look at, you can look away, but you're still going to hear it. So like it's just as assaulting on an audio level as a visual. And yeah, in terms of the themes, like with like grief, I feel like the film's like just as much about the cycles of abuse as well. And it's always just writing about things that terrify you or make you uncomfortable and putting a face to them. That's what I feel like horror does best.
And now I want to talk about your spectacular cast. Sally Hawkins' interpretation is fascinating. I've seen her in family friendly movies, and now we get to see her act very crazy and very scary. And on
Yeah.
the other side, you have young talents like Billy Barratt, who has already won an Emmy at such a young age. How was the casting choice for the movie, and what was your reaction to seeing their performance on the big screen?
Yeah, yeah. I was just in awe. Like I find acting if like I've tried it before and I don't understand how people do it. And especially like an actor like Sally who like lives those moments. Like it's so real to her. Like her demeanor changes, her fate like her physical features are changing throughout the movie because she's becoming more unhinged and we shot it as in order as possible so that she could go on the journey with her character. So I was just in awe of Sally and was scared to approach her in a couple of the scenes because she was so in it, which was just I don't know, was amazing to see. And then yeah, and then like with Billy, like that was one of the main reasons he was in that film, Responsible Child, and his performance blew us away. And we were initially gonna try and cast him in Talk to Me, but it didn't end up lining up. But he was already at the very top of our list to cast, and so yeah, he felt perfect for Bring It Back, and he really, really was.
And I don't know much about cults, but what inspired all the symbolisms that you used in this film?
Yeah, I wanted those ritual videos to be the unhealthy way of processing this loss. And so Sally has the natural way sort of grieving like with these there's all these home videos of her daughter that she watches and that she's, attached to, but then there's this inversion, which are these gross, disgusting ritualistic things where they're trying so hard to bring something back from the dead. Like that was like a big thing for us is like to try and show what's the inversion of the healthy way of grieving. Like that's what it looks like to us.
And now, what's been the style evolution from previous works such as Talk to Me compared to Bring Her Back?
Yeah, well, Talk to Me was a party film. It was like a fun, hooky teen party movie, and this one's more of a psychological descent. So stylistically, it's so different from Talk to Me. It's heavier and it's more raw and expressive, I feel, than Talk to Me was. And like we were reacting to an actual loss in real life, and that was like changing the tone of the movie. So it felt I don't know, yeah, it feels more personal to me than Talk to Me does.